This is what we eat in
Look,
Christmas.
this is all the Danish ever eat. This is their only food.
That's why they're all so trim and strong.
Eating risengrød.
What is this? Sugar. Oh, just
Yeah, cinnamon sugar.
cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
It's basically just cinnamon with sugar.
Yes.
This is Sailing Fionia. We first met them back in Renovating, and we were delighted to see them again. They invited us round to their boat and gave us some traditional Danish porridge. Look at their travel log. We should do something like this. It was a really lovely evening.
So our friends have said there's a carnival going on, and so we're making costumes for it. So Darcy's going to be like a raven, I'm going to be a flamingo, Eric's going to be a phoenix. So Mum and me are just making my flamingo wings.
An old printer box.
And then we're going to use these as feathers.
We've made feathers.
And these curly bits. And these curly bits. Curly. I'm a flamingo with my shoes.
Our friends came to meet us in their costumes, and we climbed into the van for a sing-along all the way to Lille. When we got there, Ben revealed his costume, which he made from all the courtesy flags that came with their boat. Marge and Homer. We were a little overwhelmed when we first arrived. It was very busy and loud. The floats were going round and round in a loop, so there would be time to see it all. We got let into the middle, which was even busier, but we eventually managed to lift the kids onto the bandstand for a better view, and they started to enjoy themselves. As the day went on, the crowd thinned out and the kids were even able to join in the carnival. The floor was covered in these paper streamers. Yeah, okay, I added to it. And then the kids decided to use the streamers to make a nest. They tried to take them back to the boat with us, and although Ben and Zinfura were happy to have them in the van, I wasn't that keen on them joining us in the boat, so we encouraged them to leave them in the recycling bins. The next day, there seemed to be some action over at the shipwrecks, so the kids and Hugh went to have a look. There was a storm coming, so we think they were trying to bank the sand up around the boats to stop them from falling over.
How do you get this through?
Just tie the knot into the rock. Keep pulling, it will come out. I hope.
You might have to untie them.
Go, pull, keep pulling. There's another one here. I tied it on twice. And I put the anchor. Oh, you done the anchor already? Well done. Useful daughter.
Opening up Mum's old phone because it went in the wash and she said we could have a look at it. Mum's old phone went in the washing machine. She accidentally put it in.
Okay,
And now we're just opening it. I think it doesn't work because some water got into the ROM, and without the ROM, the computer's nerd to turn itself on.
It was pretty interesting to all of us. I've never had cause to look inside my phone before. Our next guests had arrived, Hugh's parents and aunty. They brought with them a suitcase of things that we had left behind in England but decided that we would like to have on board.
So my parents have just arrived. They've been here for an hour or so and they've gone back to the hotel to bed. And I'm just opening up this. It's like really weird. It's like Kelvin's like mental DNA imprint on it. Just like it's so well packed, this suitcase. And like, he just packed up a few things. I've got a flugelhorn in here and some monitors for my studio and a few bits and pieces. But like, it's just yeah, look how neatly packed it is, all organised. Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited to open that properly. It's got some stuff for the kids in it, all sorts. I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, it's really weird because like, that was in Kelvin's hands yesterday, and now it's in our hands. Obviously via my parents. It's lovely to see them, but also like, you know, he's our sort of our best mate back home, and it's like, oh, cheers, mate. Thanks for sorting all that out. Yeah, got a big grin on my face, and I've got a flugel. That's cool. It's things I didn't realise I was going to be playing this much music, so I thought actually I'd quite like to have that here now. And my parents were able to bring it out, and I've got my speakers and a few other bits. So cool. I'll fun in that tomorrow.
Sailing Fiona were leaving. We didn't get to hang out as much as we would have liked, but we will meet again and we will cook them some Yorkshire puddings. Our first full day with Hugh's parents, showing them the sights, like this man walking around with his bird and this group exercise class. We had a wander along the breakwater before heading across the river in the dinghy to Ferraguda. We had visited this town with my parents, but it was raining then. This shows you just what a bit of sunshine can do to make a place dazzle. We took them to our favourite restaurant, as why change when you're onto a good thing? The cat wasn't here this time, and we made different choices, and the kids got to have a dessert. We took a different route back, uncharted territory for us all. We found this abandoned house with a for sale sign on it. The door was missing, so Hugh and I went in for a nose.
It smells of weed.
It did, and of lots of other things too. Good view of the street though. What do you think? Should we go and see...
Go and see Lucia. I want to be there though, look at that, they've got the view of the river.
Downstairs we found an old trunk which would have been perfect on Esperance, but we aren't in the habit of thievery, unless you count overhanging lemons. We took the dinghy round to Shipwreck Beach. This was the yacht that had also been washed up alongside the big blue boat.
Yeah, a bit yellow. That's where it's broken on the brace. The stringer's in there, and that's gone right next to it. And massive cracks right through. Right through the laminate. Look at this. Solid plywood rudder. It's gone. Bend in that. That used to be straight. That used to be on there. Bent completely by the pressure on it.
Tilly found olives inside. I'm not sure what the rules are, but it looked like it had been stripped of anything worth having. Granny wanted to go for a swim and the children joined her, whilst Hugh took me to see the secret tunnel below the castle. The next day, and we took a trip to Alvor. It had been on our list of places to visit, so this was a good opportunity. We had been told that there was a market. I feel like we've missed out a bit. We should have been coming here every Sunday. Got an Uber for €5. We could have like got all our fruit and veg from here. Note to self, seek out the local markets. Cat of the day. See what I did there? We then went for a walk along the nature reserve, which was lovely. And then back through the town to the other attraction that we'd been tipped off about, Crazy Golf. After we had been briefed by Jonathan about the rules, we were off.
Yay!
A 2 for them. Oh,
Oh, you did.
How are you getting on, Hugh?
Got a 1 and then a 3.
I don't know what I've got.
Hey! Where is it? There it is. Go on, Granny. Go on. Oh. Perfect. Wow. Great. Flamey shot.
You've got to be really careful, slow, think about it.
Yay!
Hey. You feeling the pressure of me being here? I think you are. Oh, brilliant. Here we are on the 16th green, and the ladies' captain is preparing to tee off. Wait for it. Wait, I'll get myself in position. Here we are, the best camera angle.
The restaurant attached is not the kind of thing that you would expect to be attached to a Crazy Golf. I'm thinking St Nick's Cafe in Warwick here, if you know it. The food was amazing and it was really well presented. The next day was our last day together. We had a quick sneaky peep into their room. Well, I just wanted to see the view. And we went for a walk around the old town. Anne was really interested in these tall, solid brick chimneys. They heralded the passage of an old canning factory that once worked 24 hours non-stop. But today, the chimneys are used to home the storks, the symbol of the city. We're off to find some flamingos today.
The girls
So-
are wearing pink to match.
Either you'll get some footage of flamingos or you won't. We had said goodbye to Jonathan and Sarah and Anne, so we went to cheer ourselves up by going in search of the flamingos. Our boat neighbour had told us about them.
We're making a present for the English.
Making a present for our friends. It's sad to leave friends that we've made, but
And they've been really nice to us, so we're making this for them.
using all of our collection that
Yeah.
We've been getting.
We were trying to use shells, and it wasn't working. And I just remembered I had a sea glass collection. Yeah, you can take all my shells back.
So we are leaving Portimao soon.
We're leaving today, so what we decided to do. Go on, Cal.
So we're leaving Portimao today. Well, actually, we're not. We've decided we're going to stay another day because there's a storm coming, and so we decided to level up the chaos because that's what we love doing. We level it up.
I might leave in a minute, last minute job.
But actually, do you know what? I think we are crammers. Say that again.
Leave it to the last minute. You don't waste any time. You're far more efficient. It's like a tax return. You start it on the 30th of January, and you're not going to waste any time. My mate Rob did that with his diploma. Not his diploma, whatever it was, the degree. He wrote the whole thing in the last 36 hours.
Dissertation.
Yeah, that's it. Did it in the last 36 hours, and he got like a 2-1.
I wouldn't be happy with that.
No, but you know what I mean. It's like, well, he was like, that is like optimal. He said to himself, yeah, he could have got first, but that was optimal efficiency. Literally nailed it between time. Anyway, this is what we're doing now.
First job was for Hugh to rebuild the sofa area. Fill, sand and fair the walls, and then it was time to paint.
Cool. Right, the room is white and painted. Look at this. It's amazing because now, hopefully, this gorgeous light, my students will be able to see me. Because no matter how much extra light I was putting in, it was just brown and dark and looked like I was in a cave. And hopefully this will do a job. So it's a shame to paint over the teak, but the teak is a bit crap anyway. And it was all just a rubby veneer, and it's like, you look, it's just like, it's all, that's actually the best bit, and I left that bit. That's a really bad example. But it's all a bit rubbish. So anyway, here we are, brightly lit space. I might need another coat of paint, but this is going to be amazing because this is a space now where I can spend maybe 30 hours a week sat down, well lit, comfortable, hopefully will be with the sofa, and means that I can actually be somewhere where I can make a living whilst we're on board the boat in a little office, which is amazing because it's like literally we are then nomadic. We can be anywhere in the whole wide world.
We have been in Portimao for a couple of months, is that right?
Yeah.
And we're getting ready to leave. We've got to turn this home into a boat again.
It actually feels like that, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Well, that's cool. But we're going to take it slow. We're going to go out from here onto Anchor today, and then tomorrow we're going to leave early and make our way towards Gibraltar to see the monkeys.
Cool. Engine check's done. All looking healthy. We're going to fire it up and hopefully it'll be a-okay. I did run it up for about half an hour a month ago as well, just to keep it ticking over. It's alive! It's supposed to be a check. And sometimes checks don't go well. Right. Could be an issue. Let's find out if the bow thruster works.
We would have to fix the button when we were on Anchor.
Use the GoPro.
Yeah, we record all the mistakes as well as the...
More important that we film it, then we get it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's actually better if it goes wrong. So, makes better TV.
With the help of our Dutch neighbours, we were off.
Okay, HN, stop pulling. Cool. Well done, Tails. Thank you, HN.
Woohoo!
Have fun.
Thanks! See you again! Woohoo! We've left! Amazing!
Yeah, it does feel amazing. I'm so excited to go. Look how big our boat is. It's ridiculous. Look how big it was. It feels so weird, doesn't it?
It instantly felt so good to be on the move again. We weren't going far. In fact, we were just going to the anchorage outside for the night.
So, I've got about 20 minutes between students, and before it gets dark, I'm just going to make a quick, temporary, new anchor switch. That's what I'll have to do. It's not like... It's fine, it's going to be completely safe and like okay. It's just, obviously, it's not marine grade outside. And...
Nice one.
Where are we going, Tilly?
We had one last thing we needed to do. Say goodbye to the family with whom we'd spent such a wonderful winter. We will miss these guys so much. We may return to Portimao one day, so hopefully it's just see you later and not goodbye.
What a sad farewell.
Bye.
Oh, I'm glad we came to say goodbye.
I'm glad we came to say goodbye. Sun's going down.